Hillary Clinton locking horns with conservative groups over White House documents from her husband's first term. But it seems the Presidential Records Act allowed Clinton to keep her cards close to her vest when it comes to the FBI. You're talking about 80 million pages of paperwork. Democratic strategist Laura Schwartz joins us right now. You were with the Clinton administration. What is Hillary Clinton trying to hide? Be specific.
She's not. And these aren't conservative groups against Hillary. This is the National Archives standard operating procedure. There are actually 100 million documents from those 8 years. About 2 million of those are suggested to be Hillary Clinton's, and they'll be released as well, as according to the Freedom of Information Act. You know, right now,
but don't you
the
find
National
the timing
Archives
unbelievably convenient for a candidate for the President of the United States?
I got to tell you, the Judicial Watch Group that slapped this lawsuit on the National Archives for not making this available, they should have done it sooner. They knew she was going to run. It's opposition research, obviously, that they're trying to get at. But at the same time, when you look at all of the trials and tribulations over those 8 years, you saw pretty much everything. But this is standing operating procedure. It's the archives. It's not Hillary Clinton. She has nothing to do with the release of these records.
You know that the Republican side of this debate will be that she does have something to hide, and that's why she does not want these records released. Your response? Oh,
of course. Well, that's the same side of the debate where you can say it's really rich for these people who are supporting one of the most secretive administrations to come out and release their records. You've got, you know, the lead up to the Iraq War. You've got the firing of the U.S. attorneys. You've got Dick Cheney's secret energy policy meetings. So this is nothing new. It's a lot of political Washington games. But again, this is not Hillary Clinton suppressing the documents. This is the National Archives going through their standard operating procedure. And you know what? They will get to him. And they've already released some of the health care records from her fight for national health care in 1993-94.
Laura, if she's the nominee, how confident are you that we know everything there is to know about Hillary, all about Whitewater, all about the Arkansas issues that
well, Whitewater and Travelgate were the two main Arkansas.
How confident are you that that's been fully vetted, or there could be a bombshell out there?
Oh, you know what? After 8 years of investigations, independent counsels, and Congress found nothing, I think it's been well explored. And I think the American people are satisfied with that. And quite frankly, at the time, they were really dissatisfied with how much time the Republican Congress was spending on this issue.
Do you think that Hillary Clinton's disappointed these papers aren't out there since everything's been exposed and now there's this feeling that there's something to hide?
No, you know, I think the Hillary Clinton campaign really feels like everything has been thrown at her and investigated during those 8 years. And of course, since then, as she's been in the Senate, there's really nothing left to unveil.
Just the 80 million pages, and then we're done.
2 million pages on Hillary Clinton, 100 million overall.
What you're saying is if Judicial Watch or all these other people who have filed Freedom of Information Act, requests to get these documents, if they had done it earlier, they would have been released.
It may already be up, because some records have already been released. Right now, they've got about 250 requests, tens of thousands of pages each. The National Archives does for things to be released from the President Clinton's archives, which are held, again, by the National Archives of the United States. They're sifting through those. The Nixon Library and the Clinton Library came online at about the same time. With that, plus a decrease in staff at the National Archives. And this is something that the National Archives has been addressing now for the last day or so.
And the good news is they'll have it tackled and beat just in 2008 in winter.
Hey, you know, it's up to the archives, but it works out. It works out.
It works out.
I realize everything's out there. My gosh, how much more can they find?
Just the 80 million pages. If they just let them out, we're fine.
Well, you know what? It takes a while to go through that.
Yeah, I guess so. Let us start now.
Why don't you go volunteer time?
You got it. How we do it.
Good suggestion. Laura Schwartz, good to see you today.
Thanks so much.
Just